Okay, listen up. I'm not a motivational coach, but if I could do this, you can do this too. I believe in you. Well, okay, I tried. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I hope it helped. Hello there! It is time for another story. If you don't know me, my name is Dania. I'm from Belarus, Minsk, but since 2018 I live in Bremen, Germany, and I film everything that happens to me in this country, share my experience, and also show my so called post Soviet point of view on Germany. So if you're interested in this country, if you like Germany, please subscribe to this channel to support me, and we're gonna have fun together. Thank you! So guys, I'm back with another video, and this time I decided to address some questions that some of you asked, or people that know me off the channel asked, like why did I stay in Germany, even though everyone knows that the reason why I came here in the first place was my marriage to a German person. He was my first love and the biggest love of my life. So I actually didn't expect that's gonna end, and that's gonna end so soon. But life happens, right? So yeah, I came here for him. That was maybe the sacrifice that wasn't even worth it. But I learned a lot, and I also thought, yeah, what's now? Should I go back to Belarus because that's where my family is? Or should I start anew in another country, just continue studying? Or what do I want? It was a very important and hard question to answer. But when I decided to break up with my husband, um, I found out that my life and I'm personally changed so drastically. And it is not as bad as I thought to be alone in Germany. Of course, life doesn't end with a breakup, but it certainly feels like it does when you're going through this, right? When you're so long with somebody and you become not only financially but also emotionally dependent on each other, it is very hard to put this to an end. And it's also very scary when you're alone in another country, you're a foreigner. And I personally thought that without him I'm nothing, because I don't have a family here, I have his family. I don't have friends here, but I had his friends, and my life was so much circling around him that I felt like there is no me, and um, I'm not gonna succeed in Germany on my own because it is so difficult and so scary. But when I actually pulled this and took this important step, I realized that I was wrong, and that there are so many people around me that care for me, and for me personally, not like me as a part of a relationship with a German guy. I mean, yeah, that's maybe a stupid, naive thought that I had, but I was thinking this way, and I'm glad I was wrong. This all started with my landlord, like my ex landlord, that when he heard about my difficulties, he recommended me to my now landlord and landlady, because, of course, I needed to change my accommodation if I want to really break up. And they took me in despite me having negative Schufa. And if you are German, you pretty much heard about the negative Schufa and how difficult it is to find a place to live in. And so, yes, I got incredibly lucky that this actually happened. And I'm so freaking grateful. I mean, I cleared it now, if you're concerned, because, yeah, I was in trouble, and a lot of unlucky things have happened to me in the past. But I'm through this. I started anew, and I'm very grateful for the support of all of the people that just helped me on this journey. And of course, they're mostly Germans because I'm surrounded by them here. But of course, my family also supported me a lot, and I realized that I'm actually not alone, and that's why I don't feel lonely. And also, so many people just decided to help out of nowhere. Like, I didn't know that I have friends, but suddenly people started texting me and telling me nice words of support, and they were offering me help, or they were just doing something nice to me without me even asking. Just like one of my coworkers came by, saw that I have like not enough dishes because I left my household with two of everything, like two plates, two cups, like two forks, two knives, and she was like, "That's not enough," and she brought her all dishes. Like, you can take them. I don't need them. I have enough, and it was so sweet. Or some people that were straightforwardly offering me money, like, "Hey, we can back you up. It's okay. We can help you," and I'm like, "No, I'm fine," but this is still very nice because I did not expect all of this help. I did not expect anyone to be actually willing to involve themselves in my situation and help me. And this is incredible. I just wanted to share this because if you are going through something like this, if you're currently considering a breakup, but you're scared because you think that you're going to be alone, that there is nobody that can help you, um, I'm pretty sure you're wrong as well, like I was wrong. Because maybe you don't notice those people now because you're focused on your pain, your fears, your current problems. But if you let it go, if you take this important step, you're going to be the happiest you've ever been, because this will allow you to get over all of the stress and start anew. So if I could do this, you can do this too, right? Also, I just wanted to share like the best ever thing that happened to me after the breakup. I mean, sounds weird, but just this person is my guardian angel right now, is my friend, and I just feel like it's worth mentioning her because we met at work. She's my colleague, and we actually hardly talk. Mostly like some chit chat in between. And mostly like it's just hellos and goodbyes actually. But she's a funny and cheerful person, and one day she saw me down, and she was like, "Oh, you look sleepy. Your husband didn't let you sleep again at this night, right?" And I'm like, "We broke up," because I have not told anyone for like a month about what actually happened, despite very close people. So of course she didn't know, and once I told her that we broke up, the first reaction, legit, the first reaction, I'm swearing, is she told me, "Come live with me." I mean, this is hard to talk about this without crying, because I mean, I legit started crying when she told that because I have not expected this, especially from her. And she was like, "Don't worry, I will talk it out with my husband. We have a separate room. You can live with us. You don't have to do this all alone. I don't want you to feel lonely. I can help." And I'm like, oh, like, this is incredible. I'm so happy that people like this exist. Of course, at that time, I already got this flat, and I'm happy to have it. But uh, this is the best thing that anyone ever done to me. I mean, yeah, I'm not living with her, but I'm still often at her place, and spending time with her and her family from time to time, because yeah, she's my friend now, and our uh, almost 20 years difference is not a problem to our friendship. And I'm really happy to have her. So vielen Dank, Ina. Du bist die Beste. And yeah, I'm just really happy to have friends like that here in Germany. And that's why I don't feel alone. That's why when people ask me, why don't you go back to Belarus? Because you don't have anyone here. And I'm like, No, you're wrong. I do have. And yeah, they're my friends. They're not my family. But they're great. And I'm happy to have them. Plus, Germany has become a part of my dream. Ever since I created this channel, I dream to travel across Germany. So I can't wait till I get my driving license and a car so I can travel around Germany and film everything on the way and tell you guys all of the stories that are gonna happen. I'm very excited, and this is really what I want to do because I fell in love with Germany and its culture, its language, and it is a huge part of my life. I believe that I learned German for a reason and I want to use it. I mean, where can I use German in Belarus? Like, German embassy? I mean, I don't think I'm qualified to work there. So, of course, I could go back to Belarus and start anew, despite the current difficulties in the country. Yeah, difficulties is a very smooth way to put this. But I want to be here as long as I can. It's not only the fact that I got used to living here, but I do recommend living here. I mean, of course, maybe it's not for everyone, but it is a great country, and thank you for having me. And thank you so much, guys, for your attention. I will catch you next week. Bye!